Hi, today on Random Help, I want to talk about appreciation and self-improvement. So, we've always come across those days where we aren't feeling well. We are feeling kind of down, we're all depressed maybe. If you have depression, maybe this might be more common than others. Um, but when you are in that state of depression or sadness, people tackle it differently and they just give up, right? When you're in depression, just like, ugh, I just give up. It's a dead day. I don't want to even think about it. And you kind of have to stop that, because if you keep doing that, you're wasting a lot of time. You could be doing more productive things than worrying about the things you've done wrong. And start thinking about the things you've done right and count what you've done right and what you've got, and appreciate everything. Once you start appreciating everything you have, you start to lift yourself up and say, oh, it's not too bad I didn't do this or I didn't get this, and be a bit more happy about what you have. And it's being being humble about what you have. It's a nature that you should have to improve yourself, right? If people always think about, oh, things I haven't done, I'm not good at this, I'm not good at this, but look at the things you're good at, and it really will make you yourself boost you as a person and make you happier, because you're more appreciative about the things you have. In terms of self-improvement, I'm going to mention about people who, now, when you are in a state where you've lost someone, or there's been some sort of breakup with friendships or relationships or marriage, divorces and things like that, you start to doubt yourself a lot, and that doubt can prevent you from doing things better. But instead, when you have broken up and you're now an individual, you should use that individuality and to boost what you have, and boost yourself and say, okay, now I am a true individual, right? I am a true individual now. I am doing everything for myself now, and this should boost you up to do what the things you always wanted to do, and nothing should stop you, right? Because the thing that tends to really stop you, maybe yes, your environmental conditions and everything, but is yourself. Like, you're not bothered to do this. But if you're really bothered and you have that self-motivation, and stop caring about the things of your past and what you've done wrong, and start thinking about what you can do to improve, then you can start to improve yourself and try to do better things, right? Let's say you've always wanted to, I don't know, make a company or something, right? And you've always wanted to, but things have always gone wrong, or something happened. But now, let's say you've broken up and you've become a state where you don't know what to do. Do that thing you always wanted to do, right? There's nothing really to stop you. Like, okay, building a company is a big thing, but start with small steps, right? Get the correct knowledge you need. Like, do some courses online to learn about what to do for making companies. Get the right sort of investment. Do some work. Go out there, find jobs. Do things, and you're gonna start to go towards your idea, and you're going to make that company. You're going to make your dreams come true. And it's something people don't understand, is that you always, especially when you're together, you always think of the other person, and you forget to think about yourself. And it's important to think about yourself as well, and if you do, then you're going to be more inclined to follow through with your ideas and boost yourself. So that's something I want to tell you guys, is just boost yourself, even when you are as an individual and maybe not together with a person, or something's happened and you're alone or something. Being alone doesn't necessarily always mean it's a bad thing. Like me, I've been able to cope with myself being alone. Me being able to cope with myself being alone has actually enabled me to be better as socially than before. Before, I was more scared of being alone, I guess, and that kind of made me socially awkward and things. But now I'm more socially now I'm more independent as myself. So if I was alone, I wouldn't really mind, because I know how to cope alone. And because, my imagination and everything, I can have a good time by myself. Don't think some people might think that in a very wrong way. Not that way. I mean, like, I can, like, do things. Like, I can start thinking about ideas. When I'm revising it, like, I start imagining things, my imagination starts expanding a lot more, because I can be more independent. And being independent yourself and the ideas, and pursuing your ideas, and not always thinking for your ideas and making your motivation with someone else. Like, I myself don't have role model. I don't have someone that I look up to or anything. Not realistically, but I do like some of the things people do, and I like to take their characteristics and traits and try to do it myself. But I don't have this person or something, because I don't like to have that. I like to have my own boundaries and try to improve myself as a person in general. Because if I always think, because then that person is sort of my limitation, and I don't like that. But yeah, in general, have a positive outlook and try to improve yourself and be a more independent person, and then you'll find yourself being better as a person. If you're better independently, then you're better with people around you as well, so you're going to be socially better as well. So that's from me today. That's what I wanted to say and wanted to talk about. Hope you have a great 2016, and that's all from me today. Friend of Hope, over and out, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.